Hi folks, welcome again to the channel. Juan here from Physical Media EU. Today we have another 4K review, in this case Ari Aster's Beau is Afraid. Hello again and thanks for tuning in for another review. As I was saying, today we have A24's Beau is Afraid, directed by Ari Aster. And in this case, is a media book coming from Germany, so let's check it out. But before we start, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you're interested in physical media, especially Blu-ray reviews and eventually soundtracks on vinyl. You can also find me on Instagram with the same handle, Physical Media EU, where you can find detailed pictures of all the items that I review. Now yes, we can begin with the presentation of Beau is Afraid. So let's begin by taking a look at the cover here with Joaquin Phoenix in the front, and here the back of the J card. So I'll remove that now in a second. But yeah, if you want to pause the video and see a little bit more in detail what's included, now is the moment. But yeah, it is a German release, so the text here is in German and also the booklet inside. So let's check it out. Now in the back here, this younger version of Joaquin Phoenix, and here's the cover with no J card, so you can see it a little cleaner, and they're both together. So now if we flip, here you can find like the different, I guess, like you say, stages of the character's life, and here is the 4K disc. So let's take there a closer look, and now let's check out the booklet, which is 36 pages long, and also all the content is in German. So if, like me, you can't understand German, you cannot fully get all the content that that is here, right? So just to check some of the other parts, this is the only one side-to-side picture that there is, and finally on the other side is the Blu-ray disc. And here on this side you can see the A24 logo and Leonin, which is the distributor for this version. So a little bit about the movie, in case you don't know it. It's a movie that comes from A24, directed by Ari Aster, that also directed movies like Hereditary and Midsommar. So of course there was a lot of expectation regarding this movie, which goes about the character of Joaquin Phoenix, who has schizophrenia, and it's kind of like the world seen through his eyes. And I don't mean this literally, but like it's the way he perceives the world, right? So it's of course very intense. I would say that for parts it's a little panic attack inducing, if you will. So if you are up to intense experiences, I definitely recommend this one. Now talking about picture quality, the 4K version looks awesome. There are several scenes that are very colorful, and on the 4K they look great. On the other hand, the Blu-ray also looks good, and it's also colorful, but the edges of course are not as fine as in the 4K, so the improvement I would say is quite noticeable, but still the Blu-ray is quite good. And an interesting thing to mention here is that this 4K release for Beau is Afraid, coming from Germany, is the only 4K version out there. In all the other markets they only got Blu-ray, so I'm not entirely sure why or how this happens, but it's at least now the second time that I can think of. The other one is Iron Claw, the other A24 movie, that only has 4K releases in Germany, in these media books exactly. So I'm not sure why that happens. If you know, please let me know in the comments. I'm very interested to know why that is happening. And the last thing to mention about the picture quality is that the 4K version also includes Dolby Vision. Regarding the audio tracks, it includes the original English and also a German track, both of them in 7.1. As I said before, this is a German release, so the Blu-ray in this set is region B locked. But in this case, it's something that doesn't matter that much, because unfortunately this release doesn't have any bonus features, so the content that you get in the Blu-ray and in the 4K, this is exactly the same. So the 4K being region free, then you can easily buy this set anywhere in the world, and it will work as long as you have a 4K player. And one last thing to mention about this release is that unfortunately it only has German subtitles, so definitely something to consider if you decide to buy this set. And that's all for the review. I hope you liked it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. And also remember to check out on Instagram, where I will post detailed pictures of the release, and you can also see previous reviews as well. And lastly, I would love to hear in the comments if you have watched this movie, if you like Ari Aster movies, and if you have watched Beau is afraid. Thank you so much for watching and see you all at Okie Dogs.